Well, hello. Hi, this is Leung with GLive. And if you're wondering where this energy is coming from, I have absolutely no idea because I just completed a 2-day event where we went about everything from affiliate marketing to YouTube and video SEO and all that great stuff. And even though it's been 2 days, maybe I'm just running a little bit high off of my caffeine from my tea, but who knows? It definitely is very exciting times for all of us. So if you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And I know that it's been several days already since the last time that we actually met right here on the GLive show. And so let me ask you a question. Did you miss me? Don't answer that because I don't want to be sad. Now, here's the thing, right? Because everything that we wanted you to focus on was definitely on nothing except for the Groove-A-Thon for the last several days. We basically put everything on hold. Okay, so when it came to all these different live shows, the GLive, the Q&As, even the webinars, that sometimes I might do the presentation for you. For those of you who are brand new and don't know, yes, we'll be talking more about that, of course, maybe in the next 1 or 2 weeks after the Groove-A-Thon is over. But yes, we do a lot of different things right here in the Groove community, and everything has been put on hold because we wanted you to focus on the actual Groove-A-Thon itself, which meant that, of course, we want to make sure that you focus on it, you learn it as much as possible, you promote it even. And why should you actually promote? Well, for a very, very good reason. The whole basis of what the Groove-A-Thon is all about is, of course, we want to share with you on all the cool updates. Now, if you somehow missed the last few days of when everything, the last 5 days of all the back-to-back Groove-A-Thons, it was nothing but excitement. Everybody is stoked. Everybody's excited. Everybody cannot wait for all the things that are coming up next. And yes, there's definitely a lot of live demos, a lot of education, but here's the thing. Overall, I'm sure, as you can imagine, and you can probably tell from all the different comments that are coming in, especially for those of us who are watching live, everybody is excited, right? The excitement is up, which means as well that sales are up, which means that for anybody who has been promoting, out of nowhere, you could very well start to receive affiliate commissions because the Groove-A-Thon, Mike, Donna, the entire marketing team, they've done such a great job promoting. They've done such a great job educating, sharing, and delivering value that people have no choice. But of course, they want to upgrade because they see the value in the Platinum program, which meant that for many of our affiliates, many of our JV partners, they saw a lot of their sales coming up from out of nowhere, which means that, of course, this is a huge opportunity for all of you to continue to make more commissions. So if you somehow missed out on the last several days, you didn't know about the Groove-A-Thon, you didn't know that you can promote, you didn't know that there was such an opportunity, well, now you know. The good news is we're only 50% done, which means that this coming week, starting Monday through Friday, of course, there's another 5 days of this Groove-A-Thon going on, which means that it's not too late, okay? It's not too late for you to start promoting. Be sure that you do promote. Be sure that you become a part of it, okay? This is a huge opportunity for you to change lives, literally, right? Get more people into the community and just let all the experts themselves, the founders, the team members, everyone else who's on the Groove-A-Thon, let them share about the value of Groove for you, and you just sit back and check out the different commissions that you've earned. I'm sure that sounds pretty cool, right? If that sounds cool to you, type in the word cool inside of the comments. And speaking of opportunity, yes, I'm here today to talk to you more about a variety of different opportunities. We'll get to that in just a moment. But because I see some of you in the comments right now, I do want to make sure that, yes, we do say hi to you. Mr. Gary saying hello. Hashtag live London, 11:35 a.m. on the way to work. Groove-A-Thon, great. Thumbs up. Training 5 hours, absolutely awesome. Yes, for sure. We also got Matthew, who's joined us. Hashtag live. Also, Gary is saying 5 hours of Groove Mail training, amazing. I think the day before on GrooveAsia was over 8 hours. Yes, I have no idea, right? I personally don't have that kind of energy. Maybe I do when the time actually comes and the situation arises, but I cannot fathom how Mike and Donna and the rest of the team were able to do it. Over 8 hours of nothing but high energy and amazing content. It was definitely super cool. We also have Gary saying cool as well, and Abul also saying awesome. Very cool. So of course, today we are here because we want to share with you a little bit more about opportunity. This is what Groove is all about. Now, for the last several days, unfortunately, because the G Live show has been put on hold, right? We weren't able to come up here and announce all these cool things that have been happening. But just so that you know, cool things continue to happen. Like I said, I just completed a 2-day event, which actually was a 2-day training to my Thai students who invested to be there, right? And they basically invested in themselves. They invested their time, their energy to change their lives. And it's so amazing because we just wrapped up our 2nd day. And as promised, before the weekend was over, before the class even ended, we have a whole bunch of newbies who yesterday knew absolutely nothing about internet marketing. They're brand new in online business. And now they've outbeat millions of people in the first page of the search engines, including Google, including YouTube. Many of them even got onto page 1, number 1, onto the first page in the first several positions on both the top 1 and the top 2nd search engines in the world. So if that's amazing and you agree, type in the word amazing, because this is exactly the type of success stories that we build right here in this community as well. So if you want to check out a little bit more about that, you can see that on my profile, right? This was, I think, shared yesterday in the morning, right? We have our 2-day video marketing insider secrets class with our Thai students, but of course we also welcomed in some of our variety of different students who are in, I don't know, from Malaysia, from Singapore, and a few nearby countries as well. So definitely something that is absolutely cool. And if you want something as well, very similar in this community, or better yet, you want to take part of some of the opportunities that I will be sharing with you more about, stay tuned because I will be sharing more. So just to give you a little bit more of the backstory, yes, even though these 2 days were specifically designed for our Thailand students, of course, what that meant is that most of the people whom we were talking to, unfortunately, they either did not understand English at all, or maybe English was not their first language. It's not their primary language, so they're not comfortable. They cannot absorb as quickly. And so that's why we actually have a translator. Now, this usually happens in terms of a lot of our foreign events. If I do a live event, let's say whether in person or whatever, online, in front of our people in Vietnam, in Thailand, right? We usually have a live translator right there on the stage with me. I say something in one sentence, they repeat exactly what I just said, except in their local language. And so with this, of course, we needed a translator for our event this weekend. So what was really exciting is that just a few days ago, we launched a brand new opportunity inside of our Groove expansion project. Some of you may have seen it. Some of you may have even applied for it. One thing that was really interesting is that we ran across one fellow Groovester who was interested in being part of the expansion project and being a big part of what we wanted to be done as a JV partner in Thailand. And so with that, of course, we talked to this gentleman, and he actually was very interested in learning the different strategies that I would be teaching this weekend. And one thing led to another. He initially applied to be a multilingual JV partner, but that in itself also comes with a lot of opportunities, because once you start talking to me, you start talking to the COO of GrooveAsia, you talk to the leaders, all the powers that be, more and more opportunities actually come out. Long story short, he ended up being our translator for this past weekend. He was definitely a huge ambassador for Groove. We talked about nothing except GrooveAsia the entire weekend, about how you can use GrooveAsia as a great way for you to get started with your affiliate marketing business. We showed our students how to get onto the first page of Google and YouTube with videos that they don't even need to create themselves. They don't need to show their faces or talk or anything. Perfect, right? For anybody who doesn't have English as their first language. But the beauty of this is that it is suitable for any language as well. So with that, we definitely had a lot of success stories, and that is just one prime example of how you can actually be a big part of this opportunity as well. If you also want to be a translator, if you want to be an interpreter, if you want to expand all our projects, including GrooveAsia and beyond, right? And you want to be a big part of everything that we do, this is your chance to do so. Because if you actually join us inside of our Facebook group, and if you haven't already, we invite you to go there, facebook.com/groups/GrooveAsiaCM. Okay, as you can see on this page, once you go there, you will be able to see that not only on mine, you actually saw a glimpse of it earlier, pinned to the top, right? This GrooveAsia Multilingual JV Partner Application Opportunity. If you have not yet expressed your interest, if you have not joined this group and you haven't even seen this opportunity itself, as they say, everything happens for a reason. You are at the right place and at the right time, because for the next few days only, and I'm anticipating as soon as the Groove-A-Thon starts again, just like last week, we closed off the applications to one another of our opportunities. Right when the Groove-A-Thon started, that opportunity is gone. Okay, for freelancers, for people who want to be a part of our agencies and things like that, for the time being, that opportunity is gone. And what I'm foreseeing is that we also will have a limited time opportunity that will close off for this particular application as well. So if you haven't already, make sure that you do come into our GrooveAsia group. And when you scroll down, you will see that also at the very top of the page, you will see this particular post where we invite you. Pay attention, okay, very carefully. You need to leave a comment on this particular post or any post that invites you to become our JV partner, because we definitely need to go through this SOP, the right process for you to be a big part of everything that we do. We receive so many private messages every single day between my team and myself. We miss probably 99% of them. Okay, so if you simply go directly to the page itself and then you PM me, you PM any one of our team members, chances are, unfortunately, we are going to miss your message and we're not going to read it. We're not going to see it for days and days and days, and not until probably way after the expiration of this opportunity are we even going to see your interest. All right, so if you want to make sure that you get involved, that you get a hold of us while this opportunity is still available, make sure that you do leave a comment, just like what many of our fellow applicants did. And when you do that, this is a great opportunity for us to then reach out to you, to then invite you and sending you this particular application so that you can be a part of all the great, amazing opportunities that we have for you right here inside of Groove. All right, so with that, that is my update for you here today. Unfortunately, because today is Sunday for me already, which means that tomorrow is Monday. It is the start of yet another Groove-A-Thon week. It might mean that we won't be able to come out live again for G Live until next weekend at the very earliest. But of course, if you're following me inside of GrooveAsia, if you're following me personally or whatever else, I might actually pop on a few more times during the week itself, just not on the G Live show, because sometimes I do go live, I share additional updates, additional announcements, and if that is something that you want to be a part of, make sure that you don't miss out on any of that. All right, before I go, of course, we want to say hi to just a few more of you who have been leaving comments since the last time that we left off. I believe we left off right here with Abul saying awesome. We also see Chester, who is actually one of our top JV partners now for the Philippines. And just so that you know, Philippines is going to be an up and coming place. I cannot tell you how many fellow applicants we actually received for the multilingual, JV partnership opportunity who actually came from the Philippines. So if you're excited, Chester, we talked about yesterday, right, that we need to find you a partner. We need to find you somebody that can work alongside with you and create a Filipino team so that all of you can work together and just completely rock the promotions. The good news is we're almost halfway there. All right. We got a whole bunch of applications who just came in. And over these next several days, we will also be communicating with all of them. And so the good news is, Mr. Chester, your team will be growing very, very soon. All right. And then we also have Naveen saying hello, #live. Great to see you. We have Dolman saying how many of the Groove platforms are now live and running. Just to let you know, there is only one Groove platform. If you're talking about the software and the apps, go and log into your Groove platform, right? You'll be able to see all the active ones right there on the actual screen itself. All right, I haven't actually counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but all the ones will be available for you to use right there on the actual dashboard. So definitely check that out. We also have Fred, who is saying #opportunity. Awesome. And we also have Nicholas, who is showing us #live. I know that we are a little bit behind. Mr. Nicholas contacted me yesterday about catching up. Unfortunately, it was right before I had to go live for the entire day. Day 1 of 2 of my class this weekend. So unfortunately, we had to postpone that particular catch-up section. And Mr. Nicholas, who is of course one of our GrooveAsia leaders, we will be catching up tomorrow. And hopefully this means that we're gonna have some additional exciting updates for you as well. All right, and then we also have another friend who is saying, Shedrack saying, hi, I am from Nigeria. Great to see you. If you're interested in being a part of our expansion project, if you want to see what we can do for Nigeria and beyond and whatever other languages or countries that you might be interested in, of course, watch this video. If you somehow missed it, be a part of our expansion team. Apply to be our JV partner. There's a lot of great opportunities that are in store for you. And of course, we got Chester who's saying, yeah, that's awesome. So excited. It is definitely something that is very, very exciting. I'm excited. You're excited. Very, very exciting times for all of us, especially when you see the opportunity to join us inside of our brand new Groove expansion project. So with that, that is all of the updates that I have for you here today. And of course, if you want to be a part of all the other live shows that we might be doing, I want to invite you one more time to join us inside of our private Facebook group for GrooveAsia. And there, you'll probably see more updates for us and from us later on this week as well. All right, so with that, it is the end of a very long weekend for me, but it's going to be an even longer week with the Groove-A-Thon. So hopefully all of you are as excited as I am to see what's coming up this week. Make sure that you tune in live if possible. You're not going to want to miss a moment of all the amazing, cool bonuses and announcements that will be in store for you. All right, so with that, on behalf of the entire Groove team and myself, as always, we want to thank you for your time here today. Take action right now. Let me know if you have any questions. And as always, we will see you on the inside. Cheers, folks. We'll see you very, very soon. You gotta get into the groove.